Hey guys, it's Mike at youarethepath.com. So I'm making a lot of videos lately just sharing my journey as it's happening. So past couple of videos I've been talking about recommitting to what you know to be important to you, and there's a value in that because when you do it every day you get better at it, you expand your capabilities, and with that more possibilities are available to you. So it's said that when you live in compulsively, you live for the immediate reward, whereas if you live as a creator, you have more of a long-term vision, a bigger vision, a deeper vision. And I was contemplating as I was walking Maxi on the hill, I was just thinking more long-term, like 10 years from now. And I can't really imagine where I'll be 10 years from now, but just contemplating time as we create time to exist. And when I think back on the last 10 years, you know, I don't remember the details of the last 10 years. I remember the connections I made, the experiences I shared, the challenges I faced, how I overcame those challenges, and the joy of that, the joy of mastering my limitations, the joy of overcoming my addictions and moving through the compulsive, neurotic thoughts, experiencing all of that. That's what I remember. I don't remember the little details. Like, when I say little details, what I mean is right now in my life there are a lot of little details, a lot of little things that need to be taken care of because I live in a capitalist society. There are certain things that I need to take responsibility for, otherwise they'll come back and bite me in the ass. So it can be easy sometimes to feel bogged down by those details that need to be taken care of. But today I had the attitude of being proactive, just taking care of it, not thinking about it, but just doing it. And I kind of ploughed through a little bit, and I'm not suggesting that you plough through life, because it's about being in the now and being with the journey. Because when I achieve what it is I feel that I need to achieve to fulfill my destiny, there's going to be a new wanting. I'm going to want something new, I'm going to want something more, I'm going to want to continue to evolve, I'm going to want to continue to expand. So you never make it. It's a constant journey, and enlightenment isn't the end. Enlightenment is just the springboard. Enlightenment really is just functioning how we were really designed to function. When the energy is flowing up through the body and your cognitive thinking and your awareness is at the point where you know your true power, you know that you're infinite, that you can't be destroyed, that you were never created, and so there will be no end to it. You will exist in one form or another. And I used to contemplate that a lot, and I'd contemplate that, and the way I handled my problems was different. They weren't problems, they were challenges. They were opportunities to grow, to discover my strengths. So sometimes you need an antagonist in order for you to dig deep within. So rather than trying to change other people, change yourself. overcome and master yourself so that you're not acting compulsively without awareness, going for the immediate reward and then beating yourself up afterwards and going through that cycle. Instead, be a conscious creator. And it sounds a bit dramatic, but there was a time when I literally was at war with myself. And I don't really talk of, when I talk of bad habits and you know that voice in your head that tells you to have a cigarette, to not bother doing the paperwork, to just lie in bed and be lazy, when I talk about that, I don't describe that as a demon. I don't describe that as the devil. But there's something to be said for describing it in that way, because when you describe it in that way, when I think of my laziness as a demon, I want to slay it. I want to chop its head off and say, go and annoy someone else. I'm through with you. That is really dramatic, and I think I had that approach to it and it did work, but eventually I was led to the truth that it was an aspect of me, and I can love that aspect of me. There was still work to be done even when I'd let go of my addictions. I hadn't mastered myself quite yet, and most probably, well, yeah, I still haven't mastered myself, you know, but that's okay, because even if I do have some negative thoughts in my head, I know it's an aspect of me, and I can love the shadow side of me. It's like loving yourself into healing, and when you do that, your situation will change, people will change, your movements will change, you'll be behaving differently. I hope you got something from that. Catch you later, guys. Peace.